All right, music fans, welcome back. It is Dave. I am here observing real music in real time for real people just like you right there and me here. Last night on Twitter, I got accused of going over to the dark side. Yes, I am dark and twisted because my support shifted from John Kane keyboard player to Neal Schon guitar player. And so that makes me dark and twisted. Also, I never really liked the guy that I'm not talking about anymore because I noticed, again, that middle-aged women or older continuously tweet out photos of this guy from 1982 as if he's going to walk into their life looking like that. And this is the way we go about things. And I think I made a Mathew Perry reference, which I thought was pretty creative because I'm a big fan of the show Friends, the TV show Friends. My wife and I go to Friends, say we've watched a bunch of crime shows, and then what we'll do to kind of wash the whole thing down, like to cleanse the palate, we'll watch an episode of Friends. I don't know what season I'm in now. I've watched Friends probably, I don't know, I want to say 4 or 5 times all the way through, not including when it was first out. But Mathew Perry, everybody's hoping, hey, maybe there'll be a Friends reunion, right? That was the big topic. It's always a topic. Oh, I wonder if Friends will ever do a reunion show. I'm not tweeting out pictures of Jennifer Aniston, because I could, because she's kind of hot, and I could be like, on the other side, I could be, like the chicks are tweeting out the Perry pictures. Oh, oops, I've just ruined the video. And I could be tweeting out Jennifer Aniston pictures, okay? But I'm not, because I'm not that interested. We've got Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. You're doing a great job. And you've got your CDs, maybe even your cassettes, maybe your vinyl. I don't know. I've noticed it's only women who do this. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's just women who do this. Men are not retweeting pictures of SP. Okay, they're not doing it. And then this person kind of alluded to the fact that it had something to do with Elvis. And I thought of Ross Valerie in the documentary where he's like, hey, it's like, and he's reaching out and SP's walking away. And it's kind of like the Elvis, and he just left the building. And there's a similar vibe going on. So Elvis and SP, that to me made a lot of sense. Because, again, there are still people out there who think Elvis is still alive somewhere. And if they don't, they're hoping he'll just come back. He'll get resurrected somehow. And if you think I'm being a little tongue-in-cheek here, I am, because I just can't wrap my brain around how serious people take this. Like, which rock star do I think of in this way? Zero! I don't think of any rock stars in this way. Because I have a healthy relationship with my wife and my family and my church and my activities. And I'm not thinking, oh, please come back. When are you coming back? Do you know when he's coming back? Okay, and here's a little connection point to that. So say you're a very serious person about this, and you're accusing me of going over to the dark side because I prefer what Neal Schon is doing right now as opposed to John Kane. We could talk about the wives and all that stuff. I'm not going to do it. Moral equivalency. Just, all right, the wives to me, it's a non-issue. I mean, I'm looking at Paula, and I'm saying, okay, here's the problem, though. Manipulation, give us your paycheck, blah, blah, blah. I've been over that. You want to look at Neal's wife? I just say, hey, she did this thing back in, 2009, 2010, something like that. And then, she was married to this other guy, and it didn't look good and all that stuff. But I guess, what have you done for me lately is probably my line on this one, is because Paula's still doing the Paula stuff, and Neal's wife is just, being supportive of Neal. It looks like, if you go on her page, it looks like pictures of Neal, pictures of her and Neal. Just from a casual observation, it looks fine. They're happy together. Okay. And again, I'm looking at the music. Who wants to do music? Well, I think Neal wants to do the music, and this other guy over here, he wants to do his own music. He has a book coming out right at the time the tour is going to start. So I'm comfortable where I'm at. I also know some things that some other folks don't know. I'm just going to say that. I say it every once in a while, people get mad. But I do know things because I've got some connections, and they're really close to the band. Really close. So the Dark Side issue, if you're an SP fan, I'm connected more with the guy and looking at the guy who has the best relationship with your hero, okay? And that would be Neal Schon. If anybody has a shot, Neal Schon, by the way, from what I'm told, is working with a producer who is a top-notch producer and possibly doing an album, not sure. But it's a guy who your buddy SP loves, okay? And I think the three of them getting together, you want to hear a vocal track on a Neal Schon single someday by SP? What if he shows up on Neal's album? All right, then what are you going to say to me? You're going to say, oh, well, you're still in the Dark Side, and so what? So what? When's the solo album coming out? You'll get a vocal on a song, and that won't be enough. It's never enough. And I've realized that the whole Elvis has left the building thing, that is so close to what this is. And I don't think it's healthy. And I'm not doing psychology here. I'm not quoting psychology. I'm quoting me. Okay, I'm looking at this, observing Real Music Observer. I care about the music. Journey Through Time. That was awesome. Dean Castronovo. Escape, the Journey tribute band. Awesome. Go listen to some music. Stop living this 1982 fantasy. Because guess what? It's not going to happen. And it's not 1982. If he does show up somewhere, it's going to be like, okay, well, he showed up. Now what? It's like when Forrest Gump stopped running. Remember when Forrest Gump decided to stop running? And he had all these people behind him running. And he turns around, he starts walking the other way, and everybody's like, well, what are we going to do now? Now what are we going to do? It's like you're following this guy, and he doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't know where he's going. And you thought it was great to just follow and run like everybody else. And I'll tell you what, run your own race. Find your own thing. Don't just live in the past. And don't slam me because I've decided to move on. I'm not on the dark side. I'm on the side that I believe has truth, has facts, and will continue the great tradition that has been the band Journey. So that's my video, a little fired up because it's a combination of things, and all I can tell you folks is that I'm trying to move on from this topic. I hadn't done a video in a while, and it's not specifically about Mr. SP. It's about the people, it's about Neal, it's about John, it's about the wives, it's about everything. It's about everything's on the table here. So look at it, think about it. I've got nothing more profound to add, so I'm done with this video. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day.